Hi, pleased to meet you. Greetings to all. This is Rajan from Rajan's Guide to Grammar, a YouTube channel that is going to discuss almost all important topics in English grammar in a very easy, interesting and formula-oriented basis. The topic of the day is sentence pattern. First of all, you must know what are the patterns in a sentence. A sentence may consist of subject, verb, object, direct object, indirect object, complement and adjunct. The $1,000,000 question is how to identify all these patterns. I shall give a beautiful clue and definition so that you can understand all the pattern of the sentence. To start with, let me detail subject. What is a subject? The word that initiates the action in a sentence is known as subject. The word that initiates the action in a sentence is known as subject. Example, they play football. Here, the subject is they, the word that initiates the action. Regarding subject, we must remember three important points. 3 points we have to remember about subject. Point number one, a subject need not be a single word. A subject may contain more than one word. For example, all the communities of Tamil Nadu are educated because of social justice. All the communities of Tamil Nadu are educated because of social justice. All the communities of Tamil Nadu subject, it contains more than one word. Number two, gerund also can be a subject. What is gerund? Gerund is nothing but present tense of the verb plus ing. Example, smoking is a bad habit. Smoking is a bad habit. Smoking, gerund, here it acts as a subject. Third, an infinitive also can be a subject. What is infinitive? Infinitive is nothing but to plus present tense of the verb. To plus present tense of the verb, that is infinitive, and this infinitive also be a subject. Example, to hear is human. To hear, infinitive, here it acts as subject. Dear friends, we shall discuss something on verb. What is verb? A verb is a word that refers to an action. Example, go, come, sit, stand, play, pray, eat, sleep. These are all action words. They are known as verb. Let me give an example. We love mother tongue. We love our mother tongue. We subject love verb. Number two, we oppose in the imposition. We subject oppose verb. So these are all the words that refer to an action that we call verb. Now I shall discuss an interesting and important point on verb. Example, Mohan is a doctor. Here is the verb. It is a be verb. It can be the main verb. It can be the auxiliary verb, which let us discuss afterwards. Number two, Mohan is checking the patient. Mohan subject is checking verb. Is auxiliary verb, check main verb. That's all about verb, the word that refers to an action. Now a talk on object. How to identify an object? Very easy. Raise the question what or whom through the verb. The answer is object. Example, they play football. They subject play verb. Raise the question what through play. What do they play? Football. It is object. One more example. She meets me. She subject meets verb. Whom does she meet? Me. It is object. So my dear friends, when you raise the question what or whom through the verb, the answer is object. Here sometimes an object may contain more than one word. For example, former Chief Minister Kalaignar Karunanidhi implemented a lot of innovative welfare scheme. A lot of innovative welfare scheme. It may have more than one word, even then it is an object. So, to recognize object, let me say once again, just raise the question, what, whom, through the verb, the answer is object. Dear friends, in some of the sentences, there are more than one object. There may be two objects. One object is known as indirect object. Another object is known as direct object. Indirect object, direct object. How to recognize? Very easy. Raise the question. Whom through the verb? Whom? Indirect object. Raise the question. What through the verb? What? Direct object. Whom? Indirect object. What? Direct object. Example, my father presented me a gift. My father subject, you know that. Presented verb. Whom he presented? Me. Indirect object. What he presented? Gift. Direct object. One more example. The Justice Party gave women the voting rights. The Justice Party subject gave verb the women. Whom? The women. Indirect object. What? The voting right. Direct object. So whom? Indirect object. What? Direct object. That is something about object, direct object, indirect object. Now, a discussion on complement. What is complement? Regarding complement, we have to remember 3 points. We have to remember 3 points. Point number 1, the word that comes after be verb, the condition be verb must be a main verb. The word that comes after be verb, provided the be verb is a main verb. For example, Periyar was a unique thinker. Periyar was a unique thinker. Periyar subject was verb. Unique thinker complement. Why unique thinker complement? Was is the be verb. So now I have to say, what are the be verbs? What are the be verbs? Am, is, was, are, were, will be, would be, shall be, should be, can be, could be, may be, might be, must be. These are all be verbs. And the word that comes after these be verbs, when they are main verb, they are known as complement. More aspect. Mohan is a doctor. Mohan subject is verb, doctor, complement. Why it is complement? It comes after the be verb is. Let me say one more example. He is checking the patient. His subject is checking verb. Here is auxiliary verb, not a main verb. Check main verb. Whom he is checking? Patient. It is object. So when I say Mohan is a doctor, Mohan subject is verb, main verb, doctor, complement. He is checking the patient. His subject is checking main verb and the patient object. Okay. So the point number 1 is the word that comes after be verb, when the be verb is a main verb, that is known as complement. Number 2, the word that talks about the object. The word that talks about the object is complement. Example, we keep the room clean. We subject, keep verb, the room object. How we keep the room clean? The word clean talks something about the object. So we call clean as a complement. Let me say one more example, that scholars regard Tamil a classical language. Scholars subject, regard verb, Tamil object. How they can consider Tamil a classical language? So that is a complement. Oh, another important point is, in some cases, the sentences SVOC and the sentences SVIODO may look alike, may look same. How to find the difference? Let me give an example. She gave me a gift. She subject, gave verb, me. To whom? Me, indirect object, gift, direct object. She gave me a gift, SPIODO. She called me a gentleman. She subject, called the verb, me object. There is only one object. How she called? Gentleman. Gentleman talks about me, it is complement. So she gave me a gift, SPIODO. She called me a gentleman, SVOC. How to differentiate it? Dear friends, in the case of objects, whether it is indirect object or direct object, they can be used to change active into passive voice, but they cannot change complement into passive voice. Complement into passive voice. Third point, there are certain verbs. The verb that comes after these certain verbs are known as complement. What are those verbs? Become, appear, exist, become, appear, exist, seem. These are all four important verbs. The word that comes after these verbs, some of them are known as complement. For example, I will become a doctor. I subject, will become verb, complement, doctor. Why complement as a doctor? Because it comes after specific verb, become. Point number, another example, there existed a park. The subject existed verb, park complement. Why park is a complement? Because it comes after the specific verb exists, so they are complements. So, dear gentlemen, 3 points to know about complement. Number 1, the word that comes up after the be verb, provided the be verb is a main verb. Number 2, the word talks about the object. Number 3, the word that comes after certain verbs, they are also called complement. Dear friends, let us discuss something on adjunct. How to recognize the adjunct? 3 ways. 3 ways. Raise the question how, when, where. Raise the question how, when, where. Through the verb, the answer is adjunct. Example, Mohan walks. Mohan subject, walks verb. How does he walk? He walks slowly. So the word slowly is adverb. The word slowly is adjunct. Friends, for your kind information, most of the words ending with ly are adverbs and all the adverbs are adjunct. And raising the question when and where and when. Let me give an example. Mohan went to Chennai. Mohan subject, went to verb. Where did he go? To Chennai. It is adjunct. And Mohan went to Chennai yesterday. Mohan subject, went to verb. Where did you go? Chennai. That you know, adjunct. When did you go? Yesterday. Adjunct. So Mohan went to Chennai yesterday. SVAA. One more example for adjunct. Anna spoke both Tamil and English charmingly. Anna subject, spoke verb. What did he speak? Both Tamil and English. It is object. How did he speak? Charmingly. Charmingly is adverb and charmingly is adjunct. Hope that as far as this title sentence patterns is concerned, we have discussed right from the beginning subject, verb, object, direct object, indirect object, complement, adjunct. To recognize and understand everything, I have given for every pattern clues and definition. Just go through, you will understand. And let me give more example for sentence pattern from this book. About this book I shall talk later. This book, from this book, SV Mohan 8. SVA, Mohan ate yesterday. SVAA, Mohan ate yesterday in a hotel. SVO, Mohan ate a mango. SVOA, Mohan ate a mango yesterday. SVOAA, Mohan ate a mango yesterday in a hotel. SVC, Mohan is a doctor. SVCA, Mohan is a doctor in Chennai. SVOC, Mohan painted the car blue. SVOCA, Mohan painted the car blue yesterday. SVIODO, Mohan gave me a gift. SVIODOA, Mohan gave me a gift yesterday. VO, open the door. VOA, open the door. Now, VC, be alert. VCA, be alert always. VOC, keep the room clean. VOCA, keep the room clean immediately. Hello, this is Rajan's Guide to Grammar. About this book, this has been written by me. It contains all the topics right from the parts of the speech to the transformation of the sentences, written in a very easy, interesting and explanatory manner so that you can understand thoroughly. And let me say once again, if you do not know the meaning of any word, you refer the dictionary. If you have got any doubt on any part of the grammar, you please refer this. You will be enlightened. And as far as this grammar doubt and any seminar class, whatever may be, this is my email address. You connect me. I'll be with you to help you.